Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. We are in Hogsport right at the beginning and starting our first hospital, and we had a news flash pop up, but I accidentally cancelled it. But thanks to our little archive box down here, I can still read it to you. Newsflash. It was a news flash. There's a peculiar new illness in town. Ooh, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. So you can see it says unlock the De-Lux Clinic. The De-Lux Clinic. And in order to do that, we need to earn 15,000 doubloons and get the hospital level to level 4, and of course we've got a whole level to go to get it to there. Now we also have other mail coming in. What is this? Oh, item controls. That's fine. Diagnosis decision. One of our patients, Emily Mackinbosh, has been sent to all of our diagnosis rooms, but we're only 69% sure of the diagnosis. Okay, we can ask them to wait until we have more diagnosis rooms, take a risk and treat them anyway, or send them home. What would you like to do? So yeah, at 69% diagnosis, we could send them for treatment now, but it is a risk. We are more likely to kill them. We could send them home, given that we don't currently have any more diagnosis facilities. We've only got a GP's office. That's the only form of diagnosis we can do at the moment, but we are going to get them to wait because we did unlock the general diagnosis room in the last episode. And we've got a similar situation here for Clyde, who also needs further diagnosis. So let's do it. Here they are. They need further diagnosis. Now we're going to build diagnosis for a flow around our hospital. We're going to build diagnosis rooms sort of over here. General diagnosis for scanning and reflex checks. So the minimum of 3x3, but I think I might put a little nook on it, like I like to do. I am thinking. Don't know. Do I want to put it there? Not sure. I'm trying to make decisions. It's not my strongest suit. Right, let's do this. I think we might do that. I have my reasons. Now, we'll put a door here, I think. And we're going to put a window here. I don't know. Are we going to put a window there? Not sure. Maybe not. Maybe we won't put a window there. I'm thinking there might end up being a room here one day. Oh, that's fine. We can always take the window out again later. But what we'll do is we want the examination table somewhere where they can't see it from the window. And then we have the easy scan. Now, this is a machine. Like our drug mixer, so it will require an extinguisher being nearby just in case everybody, just in case. We will pop a plant, I think, in the corner here, and maybe another one over here as well. Look, somewhere for their medical records and their romance novels. And shall we pop a bin in? That might be nice. Actually, what we'll do is we might stick a plant here, so that from outside it will look nice. Look, it'll look nice, like a nice room. There we go. So let's get this going again. And we need a diagnosis nurse. I said let's use the doctor, but of course you can't. You have to use a... Oh my goodness. Pause it. Look at Beatrice. Wants more money, so she always wants more money. Dismissed by the Orb Foundation. But look, she has 2 GPs. She's expensive, but she might just be worth it. But she always wants more money. I don't know. Maybe no. We'll leave it. Let's concentrate on the. Oh no! But she's short-tempered and grumpy and hangry. But she has the pharmacy skill. But it's going to be no good for me. The nurse that we've already got has no skills. Okay, good. So Robert here tires easily and has potential, so he wants breaks more frequently. Not amazing. Rory, boy next door, totally moleless. Excellent. Could make other people unhappy, Rory, potentially, but he could be quite lazy. It's a difficult one. I think we'll go with Rory. He has diagnosis skill, right, which is why I'm quite keen for him to work here. And again, if we go back to our staff list, we now have 2 nurses. I would like Rory here to only ever work in general diagnosis. There we go. And we've made it so that Oscar will only work in the pharmacy. And at the moment we have sort of one too many doctors, don't we? We have one too many doctors. We've got a doctor doing nothing at the moment. We don't want to forget about that. We don't want to forget about that. So there we are. We now have the further diagnosis. So they should just start heading over. They should just start heading over to this room, you see, for their further diagnosis. That was one. So what we'll do, so he's been to the GP. Let's look at this. I say let's look at this. We've got this. A ward is required. So it looks like they may have found out what was wrong with her. She had bed face, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. So we would need to build a ward. We're going to get the patient to wait. So he's been to the GP and you can see, look, diagnosis is at 69%. So he's come to general diagnosis. Oh dear. That's not how you use that. There we go. Now, we're pretty sure now what's wrong with Clyde here. But he has to return to the GP's office to get his final diagnosis. Now, because we are 100% sure of what his diagnosis is, I could send for treatment now, saving him queuing for the GP's office. Don't have to wait at all. So that is a thing, and we're taking no risk by doing it because the diagnosis is 100% certain, you know. So it's worth bearing in mind. If queues are getting long, you could always send these people straight for cure. A new illness has been discovered. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. Okay, this is a pharmacy one, as we can see, so we don't need to worry about that. What we're going to do is build a ward for these this other person with bed face. So let's do that. What we might do, I think we might do this. Now, the ward door is a little bit bigger, as you can see. Oh, it auto selects the next required item for you. So we're going to pop, I think, the reception desk. Actually, no. Shall we? I don't know. I feel... No, we will. No, we will. Stop mucking about. There we go. So we need a screen so that patients can get into their gowns. I think we'll put, it's quite a big ward, so I think I will put one up here as well. And then a bunch of beds. Quite expensive.
They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
How are you feeling the effects then? I don't understand. So what we're going to do is get a bunch of beds in. There we go. Now, because somebody is actually waiting for this ward, and it has all of the essential bits, we are just going to build it like this. Just straight away, straight up build it, and then we'll continue to add items afterwards. But it means that they can use it even though I'm still technically editing it. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. So it's diagnosis and treatment. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to the ward, which we did, to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work in the ward ward. You remember, you could only put in theme hospital, you could only put one nurse in. Now we could put in multiple nurses, so we can deal with more peeps at any given time. Now, see this here. Troy here actually has ward training, and he's actually a pretty good guy. And look at all these people piling up, so we're going to get him straight into the ward. Would you like a bench to sit on? Here's it. Have a Benny. Now, so they are going to start using this, but while they're able to use it, oh, what is this? What is this? Hospital star rating. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. We've unlocked the De-Lux Clinic, see, we satisfied this. Oh my goodness. So this will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. This is right, yes. So when we move on, we don't lose this hospital. I can move on to other hospitals and expand my organisation, but I can always come back to Hogsport when I've unlocked more things and put lots more in it and do lots more with it, which is fantastic. So we've unlocked that clinic, but I do just want to finish putting bits in the ward if I can. There we go, just a few bits in the ward, and then, because it's not very attractive either, is it? Shall we?
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has
it's
announced
just too small.
winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like his always done.
Okay, we could get a little locker in here for them, somewhere to keep their files as well. Actually, shall we put the nurse locker for now? I think we might put the nurse locker there. And we'll put the filing cabinet there. It's not too bad. It's not too bad as wards go. It's functioning. It's doing its job. It doesn't need any fire extinguishers. There's no machinery in there. And look, it's filling up pretty quick. Look at that. We really did need that, didn't we? So, here come the lightheaded patients. Our assistant is currently on break. Not to panic that there's a queue. There's only a couple people here. He's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. What is he doing with his sonic screwdriver over here? Kudos. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns Kudos. You can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using Kudos K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. Yes, so we were looking at this earlier. So we could unlock these red ones. We don't have enough Kudos currently to unlock them, but we could unlock the big bin. And if we unlock it here, they will become full. If we unlock it in this hospital and use that Kudos to do it, it's okay. This is a global currency. So what you'll notice if we come back out here is that you can see your Kudos here. So you don't move your balances over between each hospitals, but you do move your Kudos balance, meaning that we can use it in any hospital and any items that we unlock will be available at other hospitals that we have. His treatment failed. That's a bit upsetting. Right, so let's build this De-Lux Clinic because we do have people with lightheaded.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
So what we're going to do is build a lightheaded clinic. Where do I want to build it? It is a treatment, so it doesn't need to be too close to everything else. I think... Should we pop it here? So it's quite a big room. I've decided to make it quite big. We'll do that, I think. Yeah. Should we do that? Should we do this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm happy with it, to be honest with you. I think it just feels too big. Do you know what I mean? Just feels too big. Just feels too big. Like I'm wasting space. And space is something that you need to consider, you know, when you're doing these things. But I remember I had problems with this on the stream, it being this small. So we'll see how it goes. But this may not work for us.
Megan Parse has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
It's a lot of words. Now, fire extinguisher, because this is a machine. It is a machine. So we have to consider these things. Pop a bin down. Hey.
Yearly review imminent.
Our yearly review is due. We shall watch through it this time, but you can skip them if you don't want to go through them. You still get the rewards if you skip them. But as this is our first time, we shall have a look here. Look at all these awards that we can get. And I believe these awards can differ depending on what hospital you are in. So you could open them all in one go, but we'll do them one by one as it's our first time. The burp, Doctor of the Year. Hey, we got it. Jock. Look, Jock Plum. One Doctor of the Year. We might have to give him a pay rise, everybody. Well done, Jock. Nurse of the Year goes to Oscar. He's our pharmacist. Fantastic. Well done, Oscar. He's been working hard. Another one he deserves. Jock and Oscar. We'll give them pay rises. Open. Janitor of the Year. Not our janitor. Jumbo Megacorp. Their janitor has obviously been very, very busy indeed. Assistant of the Year. That went to Jumbo Megacorp as well. Oh my god. Well, we were doing well. Employer of the Year. Jumbo Megacorp. We didn't get Employer of the Year. God damn it. No deaths? I don't think we've killed anybody, have we? Oh, we didn't kill anybody. We got no deaths. Excellent. You can see here, it tells us what we're getting here. We got money and reputation and kudos for these. So we are getting awards, rewards with our awards. And the last one, we didn't get most prestigious hospital. Patient's Choice Award goes to Holistics, not us. God damn it. But we got 3 awards. Not bad for our very first award ceremony. I think we've done pretty well here. We've got other things. Look, we've got the leaderboards. So here we can see, not only can we see in-game organisations, so the Orb Foundation here, we've got Bungle, Meditech and that, but also your Steam friends shown here. So you can see how I've got Geekism and Biffa and Avac and some 2 Point people. So you can, you know, see how your hospital is faring against their hospitals. And you can even challenge them to online hospital dueling, which we'll probably do at some point. I think we'll take on Biffa and Geekism with their 100% cure rate. What? How have they done that? How do I not have 100% cure rate? Oh no, because while we haven't killed anybody, we did have a failed treatment. We've definitely had one failed treatment. Damn it. So yeah, you can see how you're faring against everybody else. Finance screen. I am the founder of the 2 Point Hospital Wiki. I will put a link in the description below for the wiki, and it explains all these screens in absolute detail, because it is amazing, the detail that's here and how to best interpret this information and use it to your advantage, you know. So, you know, go and check it out and read it. There's still a lot missing from the wiki though. I mean, there's lots on it, but there is still a lot missing. So feel free, if you see anything that is missing, to add information to it. These logs are amazing as well. Look, you can see everything that's going on in the hospital. And it just proves here as well that we do get bills. You can see the staff wages going out. There is an energy bill, and monthly retail sales, because we do actually charge and earn money for, say, the snacks machines. And on that note, actually, if we go into here, into the finance tab here, we have prices, and we can actually toggle the prices for absolutely everything that's going on in our hospital, including the treatments, the diagnosis. Look, we can even charging the phones, how much the arcade machines are. I'm actually going to reduce prices globally across everything by minus 10%. See if we can get our price reputation. It's not bad, it's not good. So I'm going to reduce them by 10% and see if we can make people happy with our prices. Yes, we're earning less, but if our reputation goes up, more people will come in. So, you know, probably worth doing. Oh, look, we just cured our first lightheaded patient. Oh, look, we don't have a Benny outside. So they're just sort of standing around. Shall we? Here we go. So, shall we see? Here we go. Excellent. Oh! Where's it? I want to see it go into the... And then they get a new 3D printed head, which comes out of here. Plop. There. Hey! Troy! And we cured him successfully. Well done! Well done, Charlotte, who isn't actually a treatment doctor at all. But a diagnosis doctor, so she's doing quite well, all things considered. Now, I do believe that Oscar here won an award. We can see, look, you can look at their stats, and you can see here that he's won one award. See? And we can see here how many patients he's cured, treatments failed, and how many deaths have resulted from that. And we can see his skills, his speeds, and all sorts of information. So he's cured 16. 2 of them failed. He hasn't killed anybody though, which is fantastic. And because he's a green fingers, he likes to water plants. So you can see that he keeps going over to the plant and smelling it. If that was to need watering, he would do it for us, which is fantastic. Anyway, because he won an award, we decided we wanted to give him a pay rise. That's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go, and not just, at the moment he's just satisfied with his pay. And you can make it so they are happy with their pay. Not that it said that. Or you can get really happy with their pay. And we're going for really happy. There we are. Very happy with pay. That's what we're going to do. Because he's doing a bang up job. Now, also, we had somebody else that won an award. Jock Plum, our GP, won an award. Award winner. Look, he even gets a boost. Won an award recently. Plus 20% happy. Isn't that great? He gets a little boost in his feelings for a bit from it. And that's fantastic. Isn't that fantastic? So what we're going to do... look, and we can see here, won an award. So we're going to, again, give him that pay rise. Excellent.
Other hospitals offer leeches. Ours will leave you speechless.
Okay, just listening to the Bungle Tech radio advert. Fantastic. We have done it. Look, we cured our third. They're right there. Our third lightheaded patient. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. Yeah! That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. You what now? Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe that you're capable of more, I do. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly at Tarquin Foxbridge. We're not going to go to Lower Bullocks just yet because, you know, we're still having fun here in Hogsport. Let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. And you can see here that for getting a 1-star hospital, we got some Kudos here. And we've got some doubloons. We've unlocked another hospital. But look, we've also unlocked a lightheaded poster. Now, I think you could have actually used Kudos to unlock this early. So sometimes it is worth just seeing. We're in the process of trying to work out and add it to the wiki what items you do actually unlock and where. So you can try and save your Kudos on them. Yes. And I believe this is on there. So we're going to continue. And I want this lightheaded poster. And I want it in here. So we're going to go into items. And look, here it is. See how patients with lightheadedness are wired. Quite literally, right? So look at this. Let's just move the bin. I love the detail. I love the detail, and I'm going to make you look at the detail. That's what we're going to do. I mean, look at it. We've got light bulbs, not just on the door, look, but on the walls and even in the floors. In the flooring, there's light bulbs, right? And then, look at this. So you can see here, because it's called a De-Lux Clinic, right?
Reminded to feel relaxed.
As like, it's luxurious, but it's not, of course. It's the luxing. Look, they've got the lux. A luxed brain from the light bulb. That is their brain there. It's the lux of the light bulb. So they have to de-lux the brain. Look. And their heart seems to be a plug socket that is powering the luminescence of the bulb. So it's a pretty horrific condition. You know, they absolutely do need de-luxing in the on the De-Lux Lux machine. So here we go. So this poor Ginny here. There we go. So we unscrewed that light bulb and just put that in the trash. A 3D print a new head. She's doing a great job, Charlotte. Here comes her head. Pop. There we go. Cured. We cured her. Fantastic. And she's all happy and stuff. And so she should be. She's a little bit thirsty. Fantastic. So she wasn't here for very long. Look, she arrived. Yes, about a month, which for this game is pretty good. I can tell you, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Welcome back to your favourite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
My goodness. Right, so I've hired Miles here. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to make Miles, who's trained in treatment, to work in the De-Lux Clinic. And we are going to move Charlotte back to the GP office. Because you can see here, to increase the demand, it is saying to build another GP's office. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to deal with this request. We're going to pop it over here, look. Pop a door there. Okay. And then she can work in this second GP's office. Now, at the moment, we don't...
Staff are reminded to be good
have any queues building, but I just want to satisfy this. I just want to get the job done, you know.
Janitor to repair drug.
But it will also improve our level, and the higher the level, the more patients that come to the hospital. So you know, it does increase demand, literally. So that's fantastic, and that's what we want to do. So there we are. Do you know what? We might even put another plant over here, and that will keep Charlotte busy. So it seems that we're getting more and more maintenance announcements from our receptionist. That probably means that we do have a few problems in this area. So using these visualization modes, these are like overlays for your hospital. So we've got attractiveness here that we can look at, but we're interested in sort of handyman stuff. So we can see here that this vending machine, look, it's getting a little low. The bright green stuff's really good, but we can see here that some of the plants are just starting to need a water. You know, this one really needs water. This machine could probably do with a bit of a repair. Do you see what I mean? So they're falling behind a little bit on those tasks. Hygiene, no, let's see here. Staff energy, hunger, thirst, temperature, staff happiness, patient happiness, health, and attractiveness. Attractiveness can be good. If there's rubbish and stuff on the floor, this would make it easy to see. So the attractiveness seems to be going okay. But I would say that our one janitor, you can see here we have one janitor, does sort of need some help. Wow, look at Donald here. Wants more money. We've just killed our first patient by the sounds of it as well. So I'm pretty... Actually, Norma. Quite like Norma here. Pilchard. She has some regrets, but I quite like her. Now, we killed our first patient, and let's turn this off. We have a ghost, everybody. We have a ghost, and it scares our peeps. But this janitor, if you remember, Alice has this ghost... Oh no, we've killed somebody else. Has this ghost capture skill. So what we're going to do, say the ghosts do dematerialise.
Lost and found report. Green song.
We're going to get her to deal with this ghost. Deal with this ghost. Immediately. Good job, Alice. Good job. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my SHIZWAH. See you next time, peeps.